If we want clues to the hacker's identity, we need a man named Hathaway.
What do we know about this guy?
He's a convicted hacker serving 15 years at MIT. Genius coder.
I want you to commute my sentence for identification and the apprehension of the guy you're after. Those are the terms.
So my producer actually is with me on this junket trip. Last time we were in LA, we went to the Jimmy Kimmel show, and you were on it.
Right.
So like we got to go to the green room, hang out. It was a big day for us, and we didn't know who was on the show that night.
Right.
And you were on.
That's right.
So
straight in I'd flown in from London, like that day I think, from Ron Howard's movie, and yeah.
So finally, good to talk to you right now, because I said, dude, he looks really cool. So nice to see you.
Good to see
Congratulations on Blackhat.
Thanks, mate.
What was it like to actually film this thing? There's action, there's thinking, there's a lot going on right here.
Yeah, that was what I loved about the script the first time I read it. You know, it was a mashup of all sorts of things. This is, you know, action, but truthful, kind of detailed Michael Mann style action, but then there's a love story. It's a thriller, and it's a the whole thing is a thinking man's game, you know. And it was a subject I knew nothing about really, you know, before this, and so it was exhausting mentally as physically as it was mentally doing this thing.
Well, I mean, you look at the headlines. I mean, it's all over the news right now, and this is such a, you know, touchy subject right now. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, I'm even like, you know, check my cell phone. People are, you know, doing my numbers and things like that. Did you learn a lot of stuff doing this?
Yeah, I learned to just not keep information on my cell phone or my computer or wherever you know, I may have assumed once that was private. You know, you can have the best passwords and all sorts of encrypted sort of setups, but it's all penetrable. It's by somebody out there. So if I keep it up here, they can't get to that yet.
What was it like to film this thing? You guys were all over the world. Because I went to Hong Kong last August, and that city's awesome.
Yeah.
But you guys were everywhere in this film.
Yeah, we Chicago, LA, Hong Kong, Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta. And we just did not stop, you know, we're doing 6 days on and 17, 18-hour days sometimes. That would just roll into the next, and we'd start on days and end up in nights, and then be in a different country. And it was great because it added this sort of, this energy and movement to the film in all of us. None of us had to act it, you know. We were as exhausted as these guys meant to be. We're as hot and uncomfortable as they were, and that's, I think, what Michael does. He does it on purpose, you know. He shoots in those locations because there is a physical response from being in those environments.
That was my next question. What's it like to work with Michael Mann? We haven't seen a Michael Mann film in 6 years, so we get Blackhat, which is awesome. And I mean, that's just got to be something special to work with a guy like that.
Oh, look, before I'd even read the script, it was, you know, it was a no-brainer as to was I going to do the film, you know, because he's one of my favourite directors and has made some of my most favourite films of all time. And working with him was just a dream, you know, and to be able to, you know, work the way he worked with that precision and that kind of prep that I'd never done. I never script apart that much and looked into the backstory as much as we did. So it was awesome. Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to ask about other films, but dude, Avengers, you done? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for the other one?
Yeah, I'm as excited to see it as you. It's the only film that I really can sort of distance myself from and watch as a fan of the other characters, you know. It's, yeah, so